I definitely should have got a haircut. I think I'm gonna wear the hat for sure. Just, So I don't know where y'all find these people. I'm just like curious. Where do you guys find these musicians? This dude, these passing chords are insane. So I'm trying to figure out what I even want to do in today's video. I think I'm going to talk to you about what I'm hearing in terms of where we can use this, where we're going to use this kind of thing. These chords are crazy because one of the things I'm hearing when he did this part right here. When he did that part right there. So that part here, how it sounds like it's going to a B flat minor here. So that's one of the things I would keep in mind as I'm learning these passing tones, that this is something that could take me to a B flat minor. But then the second time he did it, he kind of changed it up. Listen to this. So now he changed that up. He went to a major sound. See, so now we're in a B flat major. So that's the first thing I wanted to say. I see these passing tones working for both targeting a B flat minor chord and also targeting a B flat major and everything else in between. Because, you know, I just wonder what these people are thinking, man, when they're playing these kind of chords. But anyway, let me show you the notes. And by the way, members, you got a treat today if you're on the website. But let's go from the top. Oh, all right, so let's start from the top. First chord, F7, second chord, another F7, then we go to a D flat minor, B flat minor, and then we have this little neat move here with an A minor 7 flat 5, and it's gonna, so what that is an A flat minor 7, it's an A minor 7 flat 5, and the bottom note A is gonna move down 2 half steps, and the G is gonna move down 2 half steps. It's gonna do it at the same time. So the whole thing. And then see, here's a chord that I think he's going to here. And by the way, just please keep in mind, this is my interpretation. It may not be exactly what he played, but after this chord here, he moves the E flat to the D flat and moves the C to a B flat. So it's going to sound like this. Right, so that's what I'm hearing there. Y'all are gonna have to slow this video down and go back to it. So start from top. So that's what I'm hearing there. So that was another F7 there. Then we have another F7, drop to position, voice differently, and then we have this chord here, which could be this B flat 9sus4 here, but then this is approaching a B flat minor. So, and then this next 3 chords, which are so cool to me, he has this diminished to this chord here, and then he has this augmented chord. And the augmented is moving to a minor 7 flat 5, something I never would have thought about. In terms of, I've been doing a lot of transcribing lately where people are using augmented chords more and more. I don't have a lot of people using augmented chords as passing chords, but it works perfectly because if you look at this augmented and you look at its relation to the G minor 7 flat 5, and all of these notes here are half step away. This A flat can move right down to this G, the C can move right up to the half step to the D flat, the E can move to an F. That also works if we replace the augmented chord with a major 7 sharp 5, all of these notes 1/2 step away from their intended chord. So this is a great improv move, and I'm getting ahead of myself as far as the improv ideas. But if you are wanting to get to this sound here, which we use a lot of minor 7 flat 5s, especially in gospel, consider using the augmented chord as a way, as a passing move to get there. But anyway, let's try to play that whole thing. He didn't play this F chord, but I'm playing it because he did it in the next part. Now let's listen to the next section there. It feels like it almost feels like it's kind of like a part of a diminished chord, except it'd be an F sharp if it were diminished, I think. But oh my goodness. This is the channel you get the stuff, man. Y'all need to subscribe. So I think what's going on here is we have this F, we're moving in opposite directions. We have this F, E and G, A flat and E to a B flat minor chord. Then we have this F chord. You could probably have it a dominant if you wanted and throw in an E flat. Then we have a B flat chord. And then we have the same series of moves that I was telling you about before, where we have an A diminished, augmented to the G minor 7 flat 5 to the C7 flat 9. And then, but the difference in this one is we have this probably F9 sus4 or F7 sus4, and then an inverted, what I call the inverted dominant, which is just an F major over E flat. And then he kind of keeps going. Yeah, so on that part there, at the diminished here, so really cool stuff there, man. These are advanced level chords, so some of you may really have to get these note by note first, and then come back and understand the theory. I mean, as far as where you would use something like this, that's crazy, but this is one of the things I was saying, as far as knowing that you can get to a minor 7 flat 5 chord from an augmented chord could be a thing that you could consider using. The other thing is, notice how he went from a diminished to an augmented, or A minor 7 sharp 5, if I have a G in there, and then to the half diminished chord. Okay, now I'm going to break this down a lot easier, by the way. I'm just trying to do this in a short amount of time. I mean, where could we use it? Promise? I don't know. Let me see, we can find someplace here. Da-da-da-da. No matter what, right there. No matter what. See, because that will be where, see, on the original song, right? So right here, no matter what, on the what, it was G minor 7 flat 5 here. So I was trying to do a song that had the same chord voicing, but how would I move to that? This is what we would work out in our practice session as far as how that sounds, right? And then, no matter what you're going through. Such a different voicing here. And then when you get to the and when, you know that thing he did? We may even be able to do that. You always, your troubles come. And then just look to me and I'll be there, that part. See, so this is me extracting parts from what he did out of it to see where I could use that. What's my thought process there? And by the way, for those of you who don't know, I'm playing the song Promise, and there's a part in the song that goes, and when troubles come, and then they go, then I'm just playing my own chords now. But I'm saying right before we go to this, that part, I use that there. So that's another improv idea. Again, because the thing is, we practice it first, we memorize it, right? And then we have to find, well, where am I going to use this that's not in the original context? And I think that's the difficult part here. You know, I'm experimenting right now, so obviously there's better ways, and I'll probably, as it happens every time after the video ends, I'll find all kind of places I could put it. But this is kind of the process of the musician, the growth process of being a musician. And you have to find places to put this thing. But man, this dude crazy. Y'all who are members, I'm gonna break the rest of this down, log in, we're in for a treat because we're gonna figure out this whole thing. Thanks for watching, you guys. Dude is nasty, man.